What city are you in?
Calabasas.
Yeah, there's no way I would want to do that.
What Mike had told somebody, say, everybody got a plan till they get hit. And he was right. Because, you know, if you hitting it, if this guy worried about you hitting him and he...
Welcome to Quick Rundowns, where we dive deep into the stories that are making waves across the world. Buckle up, because what we've got today is nothing short of explosive. Imagine this Mike Tyson, the heavyweight legend whose mere name sends shivers down spines, just threw a punch at none other than Jake Paul. Yes, you heard that right, Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer. Now, before you start asking how this all went down, let's break it down step by step. Jake Paul went and did something so ridiculously out of line that even Tyson, who usually keeps his distance from personal squabbles, felt compelled to act. Tyson isn't about trash talking or petty drama. His realm is respect for the sport. When you cross that line, you're playing with fire, and Tyson's fists are the flames. Let's be real, Jake had this punch coming. So what exactly did Jake Paul do to provoke Mike Tyson into throwing a punch? Stick around because we're about to spill the tea on Jake's latest blunder. But first, let's get some context. You need to understand the monumental effort Tyson is putting into this comeback. Without that, the frustration that led Tyson to lash out won't fully make sense. Let's set the stage. Mike Tyson, the boxing icon whose ferocity in the ring earned him a reputation as one of the most feared fighters of all time, is making a jaw-dropping comeback. At the ripe age of 58, Tyson is preparing for a full-scale showdown with Jake Paul, the YouTube star who's been making waves in the boxing world. This fight, scheduled for November 15th, 2024, is more than just a clash of two fighters. It's a battle of legacies, a confrontation of eras. For Tyson, it's deeply personal. You might be asking yourself, why is this fight such a big deal? Tyson's comeback isn't just a nostalgic return to the ring, it's a statement. He's not simply strolling back into the spotlight for the sake of it. No, Tyson is gearing up with an intensity that's almost unprecedented. This isn't a casual exhibition match, it's a professional bout with real stakes.
Full bore, 100% fight. It's not even an exhibition. It counts on their professional record, so it's a professional fight.
Oh, okay.
As Joe Rogan described, this fight is 100% real. It's not an exhibition, it counts on their professional records. Tyson isn't just looking to prove he still has it, he's aiming to demonstrate that age is just a number when you have the heart and the drive of a lion. This fight isn't about nostalgia, it's about legacy, and Tyson's is on the line. Tyson's training for this fight is nothing short of legendary. He's not just going through the motions, he's pushing himself harder than ever before. Imagine this, most people at Tyson's age are thinking about slowing down, maybe taking up golf, but Tyson? He's out here defying the odds. His training camp is intense, pushing his body to the limit with state-of-the-art equipment and techniques that would make even the top fighters green with envy. Most dramatically, let's talk about Tyson's gloves. These aren't your average boxing gloves. They're custom-made, high-tech power enhancers designed to maximize the impact of every punch Tyson throws. These gloves are molded to fit his legendary fists like a second skin, ensuring that when Tyson lands a punch, it's with the same devastating force as in his prime, if not more. But it doesn't stop there. Tyson's reflex training is next level. Forget about the traditional speed bag. Tyson's using gear that practically reads his mind, reacting to his movements in real time. This technology sharpens his reflexes to an extraordinary degree, making him just as quick and deadly as he was in his prime. It's as if he's tapped into some sort of athletic fountain of youth. Oh, serious, and let's not overlook Tyson's endurance training. While most people his age are thinking about slowing down, Tyson is hitting high-tech treadmills that simulate uphill runs, pushing his heart and lungs to their absolute limits. Tyson's not thinking about retirement, he's thinking about how to dominate and dismantle his opponent. This level of dedication and discipline is what makes Tyson a formidable force, even at 58. Now, let's address Jake Paul. Here's where things get particularly interesting. While Tyson is sweating it out in the gym, Jake Paul seems to be taking a different approach. His preparation or lack thereof has raised some eyebrows.
Jake, how are you, Jake? Hey, my brother, be careful, my brother. Be careful, Jake! Be careful!
Jake's been spotted living it up in glamorous locations, seemingly more focused on his social calendar than on serious training. This contrast between Tyson's relentless preparation and Jake's carefree attitude is stark. Post with concern on August 14th, 2024, Jake Paul was seen at the ultra-exclusive Lark nightclub in Paris. Picture this: Jake mingling with celebrities, sipping cocktails, and indulging in a lifestyle that seems worlds away from the rigorous training needed to face a fighter like Tyson. This wasn't just a one-time slip. Jake's lifestyle has included other indulgences that are more suited to a partygoer than a serious athlete. And then there was August 17th, 2024, when Jake was caught at an after-party in Ibiza.
I'm a fat I don't do steroids, and I take it as a compliment because there's no other excuse to me knocking out all of your champions.
Now the images show Jake with a drink in one hand and a cigarette in the other, surrounded by a crowd that looked more like extras in a music video than a serious athlete's entourage. This kind of behavior raises serious questions about Jake's commitment to the fight. While Tyson is pouring sweat and blood into his training, Jake seems to be living the high life. Most serious boxing legends and promoters alike are voicing their disbelief.
The thing with Mike is that what Mike had told somebody, say, everybody got a plan till they get hit. And he was right. Because, you know, if you hitting it, if this guy worried about you hitting him, and
Evander Holyfield, who's been in the ring with Tyson for some of the most brutal matches in history, expressed his astonishment at Jake's approach. In an interview with ESPN on August 8, 2024, Holyfield recalled how he trained relentlessly for Tyson, saying, "Going up against Tyson wasn't just a fight, it was a war. Tyson was a beast, and I could barely handle him. Jake Paul is playing with fire."
Everyone's entitled to have a dream. No, seriously, I'm being serious. I think there's absolutely no way he can beat a world champion and become world champion.
Eddie Hearn, a prominent boxing promoter, didn't mince words either. He straight up told Jake Paul that he would never be a champion, not today, not in the future. Hearn's words were a stark reminder that while Jake might be attracting attention and making headlines, it doesn't necessarily translate into boxing prowess. The partying and carefree attitude aren't just concerning because of their immediate impact on Jake's preparation, they symbolize a deeper issue. This relaxed, almost reckless attitude paints a grim picture of what might go down in the ring. Sure, Jake has youth on his side, but it won't save him when he faces a fighter like Tyson, who's been through countless wars and knows exactly what it takes to survive. Tyson's discipline is legendary. It's what made him one of the greatest fighters of all time. Jake Paul's nonchalant approach could be a significant factor in what might happen on fight night. Tyson is approaching this fight with the seriousness and respect it deserves, while Jake's approach might suggest he's underestimating the magnitude of the challenge. And let's not forget Jake's fight with Mike Perry on July 20th, 2024. On the surface, Jake's victory might have seemed like a triumph, but it came with a steep price.
Now right hand. This may be it. Right hand. And he's down for a third time. And now wave it off. There is a new king of violence. And it's
The bout was brutal, with both fighters trading heavy hits from the start. Jake's face bore the marks of the intense battle bruises, swelling, and internal damage that's not visible but definitely felt. Host Serious Tyson, ever the wise sage, had advised Jake to focus solely on the November 15th fight, to stay in peak condition and avoid unnecessary risks. Tyson's advice was a golden rule: don't play games before facing a storm. But Jake, always hungry for the spotlight and the thrill of another fight, decided to ignore this wisdom. He craved the hype and the chance to keep everyone talking, and now it looks like this decision might come back to haunt him.
Just stopping the fight.
Yeah.
But I don't know, my arms are sore as fuck today from all the punches.
Fast forward to July 24th, 2024, just days after his fight with Perry. Jake hopped on a podcast with Logan Paul and admitted that his arms were sore from the battle. It was a clear indication that the fight with Perry had taken a toll on him, one that might have jeopardized his preparation for the impending showdown with Tyson. Tyson's message is now crystal clear: this fight is serious. If Jake doesn't treat it as such, there will be severe consequences. Tyson is ready to make Jake Paul pay, not just in the ring, but potentially in the courtroom as well. In a world where financial stakes often speak louder than words, Tyson's ultimatum serves as a reminder that sometimes the threat of losing everything can be the ultimate wake-up call. The stage is set, the stakes are high, and the world is watching. Tyson's comeback is a testament to his enduring greatness, while Jake Paul's approach has raised questions about his readiness. As the fight date approaches, the tension is palpable. Will Tyson's preparation and discipline prove too much for Jake Paul? Or will Jake surprise everyone and rise to the occasion? Stay tuned to quick rundowns for all the latest updates and insights as we count down to what promises to be one of the most talked about fights in recent history. The clash of generations, the battle of legacies, it's all coming soon, and you won't want to miss a moment of it. Until next time, keep your excitement high and your drama higher.